It's beginning to look a lot like Advent. Hi, my loves. This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to my channel. Today marks the 11th day of the Advent Calendar series. That means we only have one day left. But I promise you, throughout the rest of the month, we are still going to be featuring these gels, doing nail art tutorials and full looks. Alongside, I'm going to be stamping because I'm going to roll out after the 12 days of Glam. Recently, I got some Christmas stamping plates, so I'm going to marry the two and be able to use Madame Glam gel bases and do my 12 days of maniology and stamp. So even after the 12 days of Glam and the Advent calendar, we are going to have so much more magic coming. So make sure you have the notification bell on so you get notified of all of those videos. Now, without further ado, let's get into day number 11. Now, this is the kind of day that you get the Advent calendar for. I talk a lot on my channel about nail magic, and that's honestly because when I see some of these colors, the hues, the shimmers, it just makes you feel like anything is possible, and it really is, and you create so much magic with it. And this color, oh my gosh, I could not even leave the footage in of what I was screaming. My wife was laughing at me because she was making me coffee, which I'm going to show you. It's going to pop in the screen at some point, but she was making me a caramel macchiato, and I was like, damn, oh my gosh, look at that color. I was like, oh my gosh, Frozen Stardust? Yeah, that's because it came straight from another planet. I started screaming, and then I realized, wait, it's a cat eye. It's not just interplanetary Christmas sparkle, but it's a cat eye. So you know I had to go and get my magical wand and wave it around so we could see the dimension. And though I thought that swatch top was pretty, oh my gosh, nothing prepared me for when the particles started moving. This has a pearlescent blue shimmer when you shift it. That's the base. And then you have like this silver cat eye on the top. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. No matter what background you put under it, it's like a chameleon. So it'll almost shift. If you use obviously black, you're going to get really like blue hues. But when you start switching out the background, this is like a polish that is so versatile. It's like 27 polishes in one. I am screaming. I would have literally just got the Advent calendar for this. And the fact that they unveiled a 2-in-1 powder chrome, and I'm like, yeah, okay, but this, oh my gosh, can they just release an entire collection like this with different colors? Whew. And I'm sorry, I just showed you that coffee, but I can't even breathe. Like this, well, I've got to breathe because then I will not be here to do reviews. But this by far is my favorite color that came out of this box. And then one of my favorite products will definitely be the 2-in-1 chrome. And then my favorite tool is the silicone tool. But damn, everything in this box has been amazing, but this Frozen Stardust, Malanta, this is one of the ones that is limited edition, and you're like, thank God it was in a full-size bottle. If this was in one of those minis, I would have cried real tears. I'm sorry, y'all. I really hope you turned down the volume during this. I should have given a PSA warning. That, Ray was about to lose her mind, but I swear, this is one of the reasons I'm so happy I did not get to do the full unboxing. I was going to do a whole full unboxing and everything, and then I got sick, and it was like a whole kerfuffle, but I was like, no worries, because we'll get to do the daily unboxings. But honestly, the fact that I did not do the full unboxing and see everything that was in there, and I got to do these daily unboxings, this was the largest surprise. I was not anticipating this. I knew there was another cat eye, but I didn't in my wildest dreams think it was going to be like this. I am just I can't even say like through the roof to the moon. I'm to another universe. I don't know. It's Nailtopia. Whew, I'm sorry. I gotta settle down. I need to take a couple sips of that coffee and just breathe. But Do you see this shift? This polish is so versatile, and instantly I was thinking of all the interplanetary heaven. But no matter what you use this for, no matter how you manipulate those magnetic particles, you're going to be so happy. This is a polish that no matter what base you use on it, no matter what magnet you even use, you are just going to end up with the most dazzling phalanges. I cannot wait to wear her. Not gonna lie, I love my manicure, but yeah, this is gonna definitely be a manicure coming very soon because this color is just out of control. I love every color in this advent calendar, but whew, this is my soul. You already know I am definitely the blue charm sister, and the fact that this has such a deep pearlescent blue in it, I'm freaking out. And look at that matte. It looks like solid ice. I'm sorry, I have so many ideas for this, and actually the original nail art idea I didn't end up doing because I got really excited and wanted to try 17 different things, including vintage Christmas ornaments that are kind of like embossed and raised. So I'm just holding out and praying that there's going to be a cream blue, because then essentially the idea I wanted to do today I could do tomorrow. But honey, we went on a ride, so I ended up, as soon as I saw this color, I did 2 coats, and I did this kind of like aura effect where I took all the particles away from the center so that you could see the pearlescent shimmer, and then I concentrated all of that magnetic shine to create this halo effect because I wanted to matte it. And the idea, and I don't want to ruin it for tomorrow, but the idea I was going to do that design on top. The moment I saw it matte, I'm like, I need to see this embossed like those vintage Christmas ornaments. So I just started embossing and going ham. And essentially, if you're going to do this design, do however many coats, obviously cure in between, of your cat eye, matte it, and then with Madame Glam's art gel, which cures with a no wipe top finish, you can then do your line work, and basically I segment it and then continue to segment it smaller and smaller and smaller, just so that you can get the most perfect lines instead of trying to put them all together at once, and then you don't get as perfect spacing, if that makes sense. But after I did that design, I'm like, okay, but there's more, because there's an invisible snowflake that people have been doing with cat eye. And even though we already did snowflakes on the channel, hello, why not do some more? It's winter. So I had to do a peekaboo moment. I did quickly grab day 7. I did that as the base. We cured that, and then I also matted and cured. And every time I'm putting it into the LEO lamp, I am curing for 60 seconds. The LEO and the LEO 2.0 literally harvest the sun's power, so you only need 30 seconds. But especially depending on the opacity, sometimes I just like to do 60 seconds to be sure. Now, this is when I talk about the chameleon aspect of this polish. As you can see on this blush base, it almost looks more on the pink side. I am so madly in love, and this completely does, like, as soon as you shift, it gives such a fun peekaboo effect where you can't see it, like a hidden snowflake, and then it pops up. And you can do any kind of design you want, but I just got so excited with this color, I couldn't just do one thing. I just started doing all sorts of magic, but the idea I originally had, as I mentioned, I will do tomorrow. Even if it's not a blue we get, I'm still gonna do it because I have to play around with this cat eye more. By far, I can't say this enough, I've been unboxing these calendars for 5 years, and I have, again, had other colors that make my heart race like it is right now. And I'm sorry that I just sound like a chatterbox talking a million miles a second, but this color hit me in the soul. This is one of my new favorite colors. I do not have anything like it in my collection, even after working with Madame Glam for 4 years now and the other things that I've purchased. I don't have any cat eye like this, and this will by far I will be very careful and sparingly how I use it and when I use it, because yeah, this is by far one of my favorite colors. I really hope that you love the two designs that I did, the peekaboo snowflake and the vintage Christmas ornament. I did want to show you, so when I mentioned this is a chameleon base, on my black glove, I wanted to shift it and kind of show you how the color can completely change depending on the base. So as you saw with that blush base, there was more pink undertones. Now with the black base, there's more purple and blue. So no matter what color you put it on, you're just going to be in intergalactic space heaven with a dash of eggnog, because Santa came early, Madame Glam's elves were working overtime. This Frosted Stardust is everything, and I'm definitely going to be featuring some holiday designs with this. I just have to really brainstorm because, again, I have to be sparingly with this color. This is my favorite. I'm thinking I want to use this for my birthday, and that's many, many months away. I'm just, wow, blown away. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we were going to get this. And Madame Glam, you've done it again. You keep coming out here and surprising us and just delivering the most darling Christmas collection. Every single shade, color, hue in this box so far has just embodied all things winter, Christmas spirit. And now this color, it doesn't, how do I say, we're not losing momentum, we are just increasing. I am so excited to do the overview tomorrow, show all of the goodies, and do some nail art, and do the final unboxing. I'm incredibly emotional, but no matter what, we're still going to be using these polishes throughout the next month and so on, because these colors are just everything. Thank you guys so much for coming into day 11. I am sorry that sometimes it was like I was speed talking, but it's just passion. I absolutely loved today's color, and it just, how do you go from a loss of words to having too many words? It's again, this is what I was talking about, magic, literal nail magic. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, do all things with love. Happy holidays!